They suspended me for a misunderstanding, so I took the best, much-needed vacation at their expense. I worked at a place called Milo's Table, a grill off the highway that did brunch every weekend and got absolutely slammed on Sunday mornings. I was the guy who never called out, always clocked in 15 minutes early, and had actual customers writing my name into Google reviews. Ask for Dean, he's the best server here, that kind of thing. I wasn't the loudest guy on the floor, I just showed up and did the job right, every time. On a Monday night, I texted my manager, Nate, and asked if I could get my Tuesday morning shift covered. I had a dentist appointment I'd been putting off for 2 months and couldn't push it again. Nate texted back fast. No worries, he said. Paige is coming in that morning to train, and Tuesday lunch is always dead anyway. We'll have plenty of hands on deck. Good enough for me. Nate ran the floor every single day. If he said I was covered, I was covered. Tuesday morning, I got a cavity filled, came home, iced my jaw, and didn't think about the restaurant once. Wednesday morning, my phone buzzed. Not Nate, Roland, the owner. Roland owned 3 places around town and had the patience of a toddler who skipped his nap. His text just said, "Why didn't you show up yesterday?" No hello, no context, straight to the accusation. I told him exactly what happened, word for word, and told him to check with Nate, who'd cleared it 2 full days ahead. Roland wrote back that Paige wasn't a real server yet. She was still shadowing shifts, and in his eyes that meant I'd left my shift with 0 coverage, because a trainee doesn't count. Then he said he was suspending me for a week, effective immediately. I read that message 3 times. I'd worked there 2.5 years. Never late once, never called out before this. I typed out 4 different replies explaining myself and deleted every one of them. You can't win an argument with someone who already decided the outcome before he asked the question. So I just wrote, "Alright boss, see you in a week," and set my phone face down on the counter. Then I did the only reasonable thing an unpaid suspended waiter could do. I made that week count. I slept until 10 every single day. I watched 3 movies back to back on Wednesday with a pizza from the place down the street. I drove out to Fielding Park and played 18 holes of disc golf with my buddy Colin, who couldn't believe I was free on a weekday. My girlfriend Wendy took a couple days off and we drove out to a lake neither of us had been to before, just to sit there and do nothing. Friday afternoon, a coworker, Priya, texted asking where I was, and I told her the truth. Suspended. She said, "Of course you are." By Friday evening, I genuinely could not remember the last time I'd felt that relaxed. Friday night, around 8, my phone rang. Roland. I almost didn't pick up, but I was curious. He didn't even say hello. He said they were buried. Completely buried. No other word for it. 2 servers had already left for other jobs that month, and nobody had replaced them yet. He said Diego, the dishwasher, was out on the floor running food in his kitchen apron because there was nobody else. He asked if I could come in Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday morning. All 3, starting now if I could. I let it sit for a second before I answered. I told him I appreciated the call, but I hadn't learned my lesson yet, so I really couldn't come in. He tried again. Said he'd pay me extra for the trouble. Said customers were walking out because the wait was so long. I told him that sounded rough and hoped it got better soon, then wished him a good night and hung up. Wendy just started laughing into a pillow next to me. Saturday, I checked the restaurant's Google page out of pure curiosity. 4 new reviews since Wednesday, all 1 star. One lady said she waited 25 minutes just for water, and that the man who sat her, who she later found out was the owner, seemed more annoyed at her for asking than sorry about the wait. Sunday morning, the brunch rush, the one shift Roland insisted would be fine without me, went exactly the way you'd expect. I heard about it from Priya, who sent me a video of the waitlist screen showing a 90-minute wait for a table at 10 in the morning. Monday, I came back in for my regular shift like nothing happened. Nate met me at the door before I even clocked in and apologized twice. Said he told Roland the whole thing was his fault for the miscommunication, and Roland just didn't want to hear it. Roland himself walked past me in the hallway, gave me a nod, and didn't say one word about the suspension, the week, or the reviews sitting on his restaurant's page with his own name mentioned in 2 of them. The Google reviews with my name in them are still there. The new ones just have a different name in them now, and it isn't mine.